So your child says, I want to quit piano or violin or guitar, whatever instrument it may be. Maybe they're frustrated. Maybe practice has become a battle. Maybe tears are involved. Before you cancel lessons, I want to help you think clearly through this. Most children want to quit music at some point. That does not automatically mean they should. In this video, I'll show you how to evaluate the situation wisely, when to press forward, when to adjust, and when it may actually be time to step back. First, avoid reacting emotionally. When a child wants to quit, parents tend to swing in one of two directions. Either, fine, if you hate it, we'll stop, or absolutely not, you made a commitment. Neither extreme is wise by default. Music education is not about forcing misery, but it is also not about quitting at the first sign of difficulty. Instead of reacting, it's good to diagnose. Ask, is this resistance about music learning itself or something underneath it? Second, identify the type of resistance. Not all I want to quit statements are the same. Here are 4 common causes. Number 1, temporary frustration. Music learning is cumulative. As skills increase, so does challenge. A new technique, a harder piece, a performance approaching can all create tension. This is normal growth discomfort. If this is the cause, quitting would interrupt development at precisely the moment strength is forming. 2, lack of listening culture. If your child never hears beautiful music at home, they may not have much of a connection to music. In this case, lessons can feel mechanical. Practice and performance without listening and enjoyment of music often drains motivation. Third, overscheduling. If music competes with too many activities, exhaustion sets in. We know this as adults, even with things we love. When there's too much on the plate, and we feel frustrated because we're not devoting appropriate attention to any of them, those things start to feel like a burden. It feels like a relief when we contemplate giving some or all of them up. Children feel this way too, but they rarely articulate it clearly, and it shows up as resistance. Fourth, a true mismatch. Occasionally, an instrument or a teacher simply isn't the right fit. This is less common than parents may assume, but it does happen. So there are multiple possibilities to explain the pushback you're receiving from your child. Your job is not to eliminate difficulty. Your job is to determine which category you're facing and find out how best to address it. Third, ask better questions. Instead of asking, do you want to quit? Ask, what feels hardest right now? When did this start feeling difficult? Do you dislike the instrument or practicing? Would shorter practice help? Is there something else in the schedule we could let go so you have more freedom to enjoy music? Often children want relief, not resignation. In many cases, it's wise not to let them quit. Consider not immediately allowing them to quit if lessons have only recently begun, if the difficulty is technical and temporary, if resistance follows a challenging assignment, or if there has been no attempt to adjust the structure. Pushing through difficulty to some degree builds discipline and strength. If quitting becomes the default response to challenge, that pattern will extend beyond music. Music can be a safe place to learn perseverance. There are cases where stepping back is wise. For instance, when there is persistent dread over an extended period, where there's significant personality clash with a teacher that is an obstacle to learning, when there's chronic overscheduling that can't be remedied right now, or a clear instrument mismatch. Stepping back does not mean music disappears forever. It may mean changing teachers, switching instruments, reducing lesson frequency, adjusting the practice schedule, or pausing temporarily while maintaining music listening. The goal is formation, not rigidity. Strive to find what works. This also teaches the important life skill of acknowledging difficulty and addressing it, making adjustments that improve a situation rather than remaining in it and feeling stuck. If music education is only about enjoyment, quitting makes sense when enjoyment dips. If music education is about formation, attention, discipline, listening, perseverance, then difficulty becomes meaningful. Children grow through manageable challenge. The question is not, is this hard? The question is this hard in a way that builds strength? If your child wants to quit, try a simple plan like this before making a final decision. Shorten practice for 2 weeks. Increase intentional listening at home. Speak positively about effort, not talent or achievement. Often, resistance softens when the structure improves. Most children who continue through moments of resistance later express gratitude for the encouragement to persevere. Quitting feels relieving in the moment, but perseverance builds something deeper. Your role is not to remove difficulty, but to guide your child through it wisely. If your child is already in lessons and struggling, I recommend my video on why many homeschool music lessons fail and how to fix it. It explains the structural reasons music learning collapses and how to prevent that long term. And if you're still in the preparation stage, I recommend how to prepare your child for starting music lessons. I'll link both of those here so you can build a strong foundation for music in your home. Thanks for watching today. I'll see you next time.